Hi guys, welcome to the mix. Weekly roundup time, and it's a bit of a special birthday edition. There's only so much I can actually fit on the counter and everything to tell you guys about, but you can see the shakers here. We've got the brand new sauce and birthday cake bars, Lenny Larry's Choc donut bars, a bunch of other things have been restocked, hitting the site and everything else. But yes, it is our birthday, or rather our belated birthday. Strictly speaking, we're in about 5.5 years now, but we really wanted to mark the 5-year thing. That seems to be quite a feat. It's amazing to think I've been doing this for 5 years, this pink stripy mad thing. It's been a very fun, frenzied adventure, but it's yeah, again, load of the team, Millie, Henry, Felix and Marcus, they've been around for a long time now, everyone else who's been involved as well. It's been quite the journey, and 5 years was definitely worth marking. Yeah, 5.5, but who's counting and all that. It's taken us a little while to get things together. It's always a little bit frenzied here. I'm very, very disorganized personally, but we finally got there. So for anyone who caught the story during the week, obviously you'll have seen posts hitting the Instagram, the social media. You will have seen emails going out and the rest of it. It's all over the site as well. But we've been doing a little bit of a promo and yeah, trying to have some fun with it. So I will explain a little bit more about what we've been up to over here in the mix, the kind of the past 5 years or so, and some of the sort of landmark things we've done, because it's a bit of an achievement for me, I suppose, really. So I obviously want to thank you guys in a big, big way. But yeah, just cover some of the bits we've actually gone through over here on this journey. But let's go with the fun stuff now. As I said, didn't get to share too many foodie bits with you last week, which I felt very sad about. So it's a very supplement one, as I had to apologise for. But we had the PE Science Select Mass that has already actually gone down surprisingly well. Certainly, mass gainers not being our thing. And the Yummy Sports Beach Ready, which is also, some of that's been going out. But yeah, I did promise more snacks, and yeah, we got some really, really good ones for you now. I'm going to start right here on the right with a brand new Lenny and Larry's flavour. Chocolate donut. Now, obviously, name alone sounds exciting enough, but as you can see right away on the box there, we've got chocolate, we've got chocolate chips, we've got sprinkles and stuff, so I'll show you the cookie in a sec, but yeah, even before anything else, even on paper, this was going to be a winner. So, Lenny and Larry's, again, if you caught my post, I went through a little bit of the history of that. It's one of the brands that's been in the mix since damn near the beginning, probably 2014. And yeah, they've always been our best-selling cookies. They're vegan, all-natural, soft-baked, ticks a bunch of boxes, 16 grams of protein per whole, generous cookie. We have tried so many others over the years. You know, some super macro-friendly, some of them different, you know, allergens, diet things they're ticking off, different, you know, they've been, people have tried every different kind of cookie sort of format you can do. And somehow, the Lenny and Larry's ones we keep coming back to, they remain our best sellers. And for those of you who've tried these, and they really hit that I'm a cookie box. Hit that box? Yeah, tick that I'm a cookie box. So we've always found that the cookies that pretend to be cookies but aren't actual cookies don't feel that need. So it doesn't really matter if they're lower calorie, you guys just don't go for them. Same for us. Anyway, Lenny and Larry's, big monster cookies that they are, seem to tick enough of the boxes, and they taste like really nice, fresh-baked, authentic cookies. And they come in loads of wacky flavours. So this one I'm going to start with right here. This chocolate donut one right here, as I described, it's a bit of a mashup between their double choc chunk cookie, which we've had for ages and ages. I don't know, maybe just call it the double choc, but it's one of the OG cookies from them, and the birthday cake cookie that came slightly later, which is a sort of sweet vanilla base with sprinkles on top. So this is a bit of a mashup. You've got a full-on chocolate experience, and this is actually more chocolatey than even the double chocolate. It's a full, rich, cake-like experience, almost fudgy, and yeah, sprinkles on top added in, a little bit of extra sweetness. It's a bit like a brownie, it's a bit like a muffin, it's a bit like a cake. As I said, again, on the Instagram post, it's a bit like everything except an actual donut, which is not a bad thing because it's a really nice cookie. So, with my huge preface in mind, let's open this up and you'll see what we're looking at. True to the packaging you've got here, whoa, we have got a very, very, very fresh-baked, sprinkled, sensational, it's going everywhere. You know we love our sprinkles, so sprinkles combined with a ton of chocolate chips, obviously is going to be a favourite. They would have had to try hard not for this to be amazing. And of course, Messrs. Lenny and Larry did not fail us. Break that open there. Yes, just falls apart. There's no chewiness, there's no cookie dough-like thing. This is a full-on baked cookie for sure. I'll bring it in again there, Millie. Well, I've already done the tearing, but see what it is. See the inside, the cross section there. There are choc chips bedded in it in a very, very soft cake-like base. Yes. Good mix of textures you can see there. You get a little bit of crunch from the sprinkles, little kind of burst of sweetness on top of it. It is a sweet cookie, but because of the density of the cocoa in there, the real authentic density of the cocoa actually offsets it, so it's not in any way excessively sweet, and it is very cake-like. It is, I don't want to use the word fluffy like we did with the new grenade bars recently, but it does remind me of sort of the big, slightly crunchy top on a sort of Starbucks style muffin, like it's like the bits you'd break off the top of that. Got a lovely bit of texture and really good flavour going through it as well. Let's just eat this thing. Nothing better than cookies and energy drinks. Yeah. Winning combo. Yeah, it's not a lot more to say about that. Don't open this thinking it's going to taste like a donut. It doesn't. It tastes like a really, really nice, indulgent chocolate cookie. And for me, and I'll probably get some flack for saying this, it's nicer than the double choc Lenny Larry's, which we've got over in the wall there. So it's more chocolate to this. It's probably the same amount of chips, but it seems like there are more chips to this. Much softer texture, perhaps because it is really fresh baked. And the sprinkles add some visual sex appeal and intrigue as well, as they always do. So there you have it. That's in the mix now. Chocolate donut. It is a bit, it's not exactly a birthday donut or anything going on there, but thanks to the sprinkles and a general fun attitude of the whole thing, suits quite nicely for this sort of birthday extravaganza weekend. So big feature arrival we got there, came in right at the end of the week. And I know you guys will love that. This will definitely end up being a bestseller going forward. I have no doubt. We've got tons of them in, so you can grab these with all the other flavours. I think they're all in stock at the moment, from Snickerdoodle, which is our favourite cinnamony one, through lemon poppy seed and the mint choc chunk that's actually really, really nice. Surprisingly so with the green choc chips in it. That's fantastic. Yeah, you know it. You know the Lenny Larry's. I'm sure everyone who's been mixing with us for a while will have tried a Lenny Larry's cookie at some point, and you know they don't disappoint. Anyway, yeah, they're in now. Check them out. As I say on all the things there, that's definitely a pick. Right, the big one. Even bigger one, because that's big enough. Maddie, the superstar over at Swolesome Foods, has a brand new Thunder Bar for us, and it's kind of in honour of our special 5th anniversary birthday thing we're celebrating right now. We have the extremely cute pink jazzies and frosted cake and everything covered birthday cake Thunder Bar. So just bring that in, just check the label. I'm sure everyone needs to see that. So this one, it has actually been, I say in the works, it has actually been locked off. We've sort of decided on it and said, right, that's perfect, that's good to go. For ages, as part of me being disorganised about the whole birthday celebration, we haven't launched it until now. But everything sort of fell into place and we just wanted to do it now. We're between Pancake Day and Easter and everything. So it is here. Of course, I say it's here. We did get a whole load of these to get the whole launch done. We also got some Bicky butter back, some triple chocs, some new cookies and dreamy. I think by the time you see this, every single one of them will have tragically sold out. But we could see that happening, especially with the promo discount we were doing and everything. They're obviously going to disappear, but this took a big focus for our launch and everything as well. So, yep, they've all flown out the mix, and I'm sure any of you guys who've got one on the way or have received them, I hope you really, really love these. And good news is we have more coming. But let's just dive into the bar itself. We've ordered a couple just for ourselves so we can actually do this. There we go. Okay, so this is a white chocolate coated bar. Obviously sprinkles involved. Sort of usual birthday cake style. There we go, pink and white sprinkles at that. Let's get there, let's get the packet up there as well. More mess. Sprinkles on everything for this this video, this period. There we go, Millie's got it. Not a lot to see there, but wait till you see the inside. Now, I don't know the best way to do this is to break it or bite it or whatever else. I'm going to go for the bite because it's our birthday. Millie's flinching. Not a bite? Go for a break. Okay, we're getting advice for break. Okay. Millie, the snack queen, can tell us, bring it in then. Let's hope this is good. There is obviously... Here we go, here we go. It's breaking. What can you see? I don't get to see from this angle here. What have we got? You've got me looking nervous, probably. Oh, it's probably not the most ideal break there.
Bite it then.
Right, there we go. Anyway, no, you can see it. You get it there. There's a very, very cakey vanilla-style centre. We've got a raspberry jam, a no added sugar raspberry jam layer. So it's underneath the white chocolate enrobing this whole thing. And guess you can kind of make it out because it clashes in. There's actual real cake. So if you look, you can kind of see it there. They're pieces of real sort of Victoria sponge, classic sponge-esque cake going on. So, as I said in the post, this is a cake-stuffed cake bar. Definitely not seen that done before. We've had sprinkles, we've had white chocolate. Yeah, we've even had jam in like the fantastic Battle Bites birthday cake bar there, but this one's got actual cake in it. And it doesn't get any better, really. Mm. I'm just going to drift off and enjoy this for a bit. What am I tasting? Yeah, cake. It's yeah, it's sweet. Not going to disguise that. It's a white chocolate one. It's always going to be sweet. The jam bumps it up a bit as well, but it takes away from any kind of cloying, overly sweet nature of it. Real jam and everything, real fruity zing going through the middle there. It's a great combination of the super soft cake style pieces on top with the jam and the usual slightly more solid Funderbar vanilla base, but they mesh together really well. An incredible mix of textures. I probably did not manage to pick the most jammy bar here. Some of them really are particularly oozing and everything, but yeah, it's kind of all the best features that you can put together in a birthday cake style bar, done typical English style, done Funderbar style, done in that inimitable Swalsome style, at around about 300 calories. So I think it's 300 calories a bar, best part of 20 grams of protein as well. Pretty low sugar. I mean, obviously bearing in mind that it's white chocolate and the rest of it's no added sugar white chocolate, no added sugar raspberry jam, etc. But yeah, it's as nice as you would imagine, and it's nice and pink and white sprinkled in honor of the pick and mix birthday thing. So that's in the mix. Well, it will be back in on Tuesday. So as you see this, we'll have some coming back in on the Monday, the Tuesday, be hitting the site. So there's still time to get this. I'm not sure it's decided whether or not this is a regular flavour. I'm certainly going to push for that. We might mix up some of the more original flavours to kind of keep this one going. The same as we did the cookies and dreamy, but this is too good not to keep running up on a regular basis there. Yes, you'll find out for yourself. It's a fantastic bar, and try it soon. Okay, so that's the food porn type stuff, showing some of the new snacks that have come in. What I want to do now is just to run through a little bit of the history of the pick and mix, and to say some thank yous and everything as well. So a lot of you, to be honest, we've got customers who've been buying literally since the beginning. So massive thank you to you. God knows how you put up with us, how you put up with me, but it's great to have you still along for the ride. But 5.5 years. So I actually started, I mean, I can't say it was particularly well planned. It was, some idle mulling over a coffee, I think it was. And at the time, I was really enjoying the Quest protein bars. They were not easy to get hold of. They're still not easy to get hold of today. But it was around about when the Choc chip cookie dough Quest bar first came out. They started with some of the fruit flavours, I think Choc brownie. Then the Choc chip cookie dough broke through. And that, in all its kind of sweet, food porny goodness, I mean, the big chunks in it and everything else, they were very niche and stuff, hard to get hold of. Very few retailers offering them in the country at all, and you had to look at boxes and things. It was really difficult to get the singles. They barely had stock anyway. I fell in love with these bars on a whim when I bought some in, and they were the first protein bars where I ever thought they had more potential. So I was eating them and I was thinking, you know what, I would almost choose this over a chocolate bar, or I'd choose this over like a real treat. It's something that actually made me think, you know what, protein snacks, functional foods can be delicious, can be fun. And with that, I just thought they were weren't being presented in the proper kind of fun way. So that's where the whole kind of silly cake stand thing came from. And I thought, we just had some fun with it. And they certainly weren't widely available enough, and you had to buy other boxes, and a lot of retailers, when had them in, it just seemed to be an afterthought. And I thought that's totally unfair, because it was such a wonderful product. And for my part, with a sweet tooth and wanting to get protein in and looking for the low carb, low sugar thing, even 5.5, 6 years ago, Quest were the guys footing the bill, Quest were the guys doing it. So this is why Quest became the huge company it did. Now, probably Grenade is about where Quest was in terms of total scale and range of bars and popularity. But yeah, back then Quest was where it was at, and I just didn't think it was easy enough to get them. You couldn't pick and mix them, you couldn't mix and match, nothing like that. Absolutely no stores were doing it, and that's what I craved. You know, variety is the spice of life. I've got notoriously short attention span, and I just wanted a little bit of everything. There was no way for me to do it, and God knows I had no supplement stores or health food stores like this. You weren't getting protein bars in any of the supermarkets at that point. Holland Barrett had some, but it was kind of old school weeder bars, really, really chewy, really, really uninspiring, definitely just functional and high sugar in the rest. Anyway, all that in mind, I thought wouldn't it be fun to present it as a kind of protein sweet shop thing, and the rest is history. I mean, I had a bit of a design background, but I just started mucking around with the sweet shop thing. Big fan of pick and mix and sweets, always have been. And yeah, one thing led to another, and here we are. So, still not named the mascot or anything, but that kind of ubiquitous character that's over all of our stuff. He's had quite the journey with us. And yeah, I really wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, 5 years, it does seem like just yesterday. You know, I still remember boxes in the bedroom, packing boxes all night and everything. And although the scale has gone up a lot here and where we ship to has kind of widened out hugely, it's really the same ethos that drives us through it. And we all here have a huge passion for the bars and the snacks and things we're doing. Some could probably unfairly say, oh, it's just a protein bar, or you know, chill out, it's just a donut. But that's absolutely missing the point. You know, the love and care and attention that's going into so many of these things these days, and the fact that, you know, you can have fun with these foods that, you know, people may see as other and different and kind of not worth your time. No, they can be delicious too, and they can be so much fun, as evidenced by the amount of sprinkles and things scattered all over here, and indeed every video we tend to do. So yeah, injecting fun, that's key to us here. So I did make some notes about doing it. Yeah, I find this quite interesting because I never look at stats. I never go over what we're doing. But yeah, 5.5 years down the line, we've done a fair few orders. Shockingly, just looking online alone, it's 100,000 orders or so we've done, which it just seems mind-boggling at this point. The amount of paper cuts and brown boxes and silly pink bags and stickers that must have been involved in that. Not to mention the people good enough to jump on the website, put the orders in and all the rest of it. We've been through about 3 different versions of the website as well. I compare old screen grabs, and I did that the other day. That's an amazing thing to see. We have shipped 600,000 bars. Amazingly, 200,000 of which are Quest bars. So, you know, when we say they're the OG and they're popular and they were what I built the store around, yeah, they do still, you know, they can claim to be a huge chunk of the things we've sent out. We've done over 100,000 cookies, and yes, significant number of those, Lenny and Larry's, more than half of those, Lenny and Larry's. So again, you know that when I say they're the most popular bits, they really are aggregated out. 40,000 tubs of nut butter. So nuts and more is probably a big part of that, but yeah, amazing how many of those tubs we've sent out and catered to that craving. How many of you guys love that stuff? Any other big ones I saw? 12,500 tubs of protein powder. So we added supplements fairly late in the game. I never planned to sell supplements, but yeah, they've picked up and they're a big part of what we do now. But the whole snack spreads and shakes, yeah, it was kind of there when I put the wacky idea together. There's probably a load of other really weird ones I can pull out, but all of this totally mind-boggling to us. And, you know, Millie holding the camera there and stuff. Like, when we see these boxes coming in and out, day in, day out, picking, packing, having fun with your orders, it's just crazy how the numbers actually add up. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, I do basically owe you a big thank you. So this 5th year birthday anniversary thing, we wanted to mark in some small way, and we can never ever repay you for being so wonderful, sticking with us, the people watching this video and liking us on Facebook and commenting on posts and everything else that happens. People who've come to the shop to say hi, that's cool. The people who came to Body Power specifically to say hi, we did that for a couple of years as well, one of our adventures. Loads of cool stuff. And so we've had a little bit of a promo discount running. By the time you see this video, it will probably have ended, unfortunately. But what you will see here, just introduce you to, we've done some, I always intend to do more pick and mix merchandise, so look out for more of that this year. It's just we want to get the cute little mascotty thing out there more. Maybe we even name him at some point, but yeah, we love it. There's so many of you guys actually recognize this, and it's on my shirt, but it's something that I'd love to see making its way out to people in gyms, having their tasty shakes in it, wearing the stuff around. That would be so cool for such a crazy idea to kick off. So I mean, it's just, yeah, follow your dreams, guys, I suppose. That's the overall message here. Sounds incredibly corny. But yeah, if Minnie brings that in quickly. Whee! So we've got this limited edition, you know, cute white shaker, blender ball inside if you guys like those as well, or you can just chuck it out. Yeah, mascot on the front with a kind of sprinkled confetti birthday motif. Just one run of these. 2/3 of them have already gone as part of the whole promo, but basically spend over £30 and you will get one of these free. You can buy them as well while stocks last, but again, we'd rather give you them, so we'll be adding them in here and there, but when they're gone, they are indeed gone. So if you want one of these, I can't say it's going to be super collectible one day, but yeah, it's a nice one that if you've been with us for a while, yeah, I want you to have one of these, so give us a shout or do the orders and whatever, just to make sure you grab one. After this, we will have some more shakers coming and some more merchandise, as I say. It's back on my agenda. All the guys here, they always yell at me for being so useless at sorting these things out, but we're going to get on it. So those shakers you get free, even though the promo might have finished. Yes, and as you say, we love what we do every day. We really, really do. Yeah, there's lots of late nights. There's blurs of pink stripes and energy drinks and box cuts and all the reality that goes with doing a predominantly online business, not to mention opening the shop and meeting and greeting folks and everything. Like, you know, it is a very, very full day for us over here, but certainly for my part, I'm always very, very slow to curse it. The right way to put it. It's something I'm incredibly grateful for, because this pulled me from my old career, moving into this, and I genuinely enjoy what I do every day. We get to try new products, we get to talk to some wonderful brands and manufacturers, got some amazing relationships there, and to be honest, I owe lots of those companies a big thank you as well, particularly PE Science. I mean, Tom at Gym Buddy here, like, you know, these guys have worked with me for a long time. Some of the suppliers we've got up north, they know who they are. Big thank you for the support and kind of running along with my crazy idea in doing this. And as I said in the Instagram post, what's really amazing is now we're 5.5, 6 years down the line, everyone's doing this. Everyone's doing the pick and mix thing. Like, you've got protein bars absolutely everywhere. I mean, coffee shops, you know, supermarkets, the rest of it, everyone's doing high protein foods and snacks, functional foods. It's, you know, Holland Barrett's got loads, Tesco's got loads. I mean, the really big one for us was this past Christmas, seeing Marks and Spencer's get their own limited edition carb killer. I mean, that's one of the most traditional, you know, beloved institutions in the UK. And you know, the fact that they've embraced the high protein market in some way, and not only that, not just with foods and the vegan stuff they're doing, but with grenade carb killers, like the big bars that are out at the moment, and like Boosts as well. So we've seen Mars, we've seen Nestle doing protein bars, and yeah, Cadbury's Boost doing it. So again, spent my youth eating Cadbury snacks and chocolate bars and things. The fact that even they are injecting protein in their things and presenting those and doing it, it's so cool. So once upon a time, I used to say I want to do a protein sweet shop when I was like, bouncing the idea around. And everyone said, oh, it's got protein in it. Well, now protein is so far from a dirty word. People are, you know, actively chasing high protein diets. And yeah, it's great to see, because that means the investment goes into the food stuff. So high protein ice creams, brownies, cookies, like you name it. Yeah, certainly if we can sell it, we will in the mix, which is why we've got such a good breadth of things. I like to think we have. And yeah, it's just a great time to be alive. I sort of joked in the post there, but it's, you know, once upon a time, this was a very wacky thing to do. Now, it's kind of cool that it's not such a wacky thing to do. And it's kind of cool, so many other stores are embracing it as well, and it's bringing more brands into the mix. So that's me getting all soppy about it and everything, but it's cool reflecting back 5 years down the line, whatever. I was laughed at first, and now, yeah, everyone's having so much fun with these, and we're getting so many nice, amazing new treats coming out. It's an entirely different market, and it's great that, you know, in your guys' trust and faith and coming to see us all the time and interacting with us all the time, we're in a position that we can actually, you know, be involved in this. We can actually, you know, help with formulation of new products and even put out our own things here and there. We used to have our own peanut butters, almond butters, yeah, things like that we need to actually try and get back on doing again. But we have a lot of fun with Maddie doing these bars, and yeah, loads and loads of great stuff. So thank you guys. That's about it. So that's it. That's my big birthday spiel. Don't worry, 5 years has got us to this point. Means you don't have to hear me lecturing about it again and getting all wistful for, well, at least another 5 years. But I really hope I'm still here in 5 years' time doing this kind of thing. Hope the pick and mix is still here. Hope you guys are all still enjoying protein bars and snacks and all that good fun stuff. I guess all that leaves for us to say here at this point is stuff coming up ahead. Most immediately, in fact, it's on site right now. We've got Gym Buddy donuts back in stock. So we've got vanilla, we've got choc orange, we've got peanut butter, these fantastic snacks, courtesy of Tom and the one and only Gym Buddy, have been out of stock for a little while. Sorry for you guys, you know, who've been emailing and chasing and everything. Always incredibly popular in the mix, have been from the get-go. Sorry they've been out of stock. supply issues and all the usual stuff, but they are back in force, so go and enjoy. And what else we've got? Skinny Food Co. syrups coming back in, sauces. They've been immensely popular, and I think Pancake Day kind of wiped out their supplies, wiped out our supplies. So we've got loads more of those coming as well. We have got Jordan Skinny Syrups coming back in, salted caramels coming back. We have got some very exciting new vegan bars on the horizon as well, bringing in from Colorado in the States. Very colourful, very fun flavours. Going to be very excited about those, and we're going to make a huge fuss because they are something else. We have got new Ghost, there's new version of the Amino coming with the Warheads sour green apple flavour as well, reworks blue raspberry, improved formula, and they're now vegan friendly, so keep an eye out for those. I think Ghost may be launching them the week ahead, we'll have them shortly after. Ghost Vegan will eventually turn up back at some point, I promise. There's a new cinnamon cereal milk they've just launched in the States, that is coming to the UK. We have got, working down my list, yes, new Battle Bites. So obviously, these wonderful guys here, Kevin and Sean's Battle Snacks, double bars here, the low sugar, high protein kind of too good to share, but you can share them type snacky bites that we love so much here. There's another flavour coming, so the carrot cake, that's great, we're still enjoying that, but there's another flavour on the horizon this month. In fact, I can't tell you exactly when, but I think March is kind of penciled in. We'll be making a big fuss. And new Swolsome. So that's the final thing. We haven't locked it all down, but now we've got the birthday extravaganza kind of up and running and the birthday cake bar launched. Next big one, Easter. You guessed it, folks. So it's a wonderful treaty chocolate time, and we're going to have some of Maddie's old favourites from the last couple of years coming back. We'll have a couple of new things to try as well. Always bigger and better, so that'll be the big focus in probably a couple of weeks' time, because Easter's, well, what are we at? 5 weeks, 6 weeks. That'll be the next thing to worry about. We've still got some Reese's bits and pieces. We'll have some Easter bundles coming. So yeah, Easter's the next big fuss from us. Now we've got the birthday extravaganza out of the way, and we can dive back on with the rest of the month. So I'll stop there. There's probably loads of other stuff, but thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a customer. Thank you for being a mixer. Thank you for having so much fun with us over the last little while. And yes, we hope there are many more years to come from myself and from Millie, from Henry, from Marcus, from Felix, from everyone who's done anything to help with the pick and mix side of things. It's been a blast, and we will see a lot more of you in the future, we hope. Thanks for watching, folks, and have a great weekend.